videos, and I'm like, I would never be caught dead doing those push-ups. I mean,
He's not even
his
going all the way
ass keeps
down.
going up into the
Yeah.
air. Yeah, and his ass keeps going up into the air. He's not fucking straight. I mean, it's just poor form. But you know what? I get it. You're wearing pretty heavy gear, wearing, you know, 60 pounds worth of equipment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm surprised Zan doesn't use the cigarette action.
He just like lights them with magic.
Yeah, no, but like, there's an action in the gestures that has this animation in it. Like, that is like right up his alley.
Oh yeah. In the KKA3 or the normal animations?
KKA3.
He might not. I
If
forgot
you,
if he has those or not.
I think he does. If you put your weapon away, it'll show up on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Fucking saluting.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Who am I?
Ugh. Let me just check the chamber of my invisible weapon.
Yep.
Here, now I can do it properly.
Nope.
Nope. Gun got stuck.
Pull out the invisible weapon. Maybe with the pistol. Check chamber.
Nope. Gun got stuck. Didn't work.
Does that work with my pistol? I like can't tell.
Well, you'd have to
It kind of works.
try it with your rifle. I think it might just be you, me. Nope.
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 It just doesn't work.
Just the rifle being silly.
Yeah. What's up, darling? Nope. He's still in the hangar bay.
That's weird.
Did it to me too.
You have to
There we
reconnect
go.
sometimes. I don't like
There we
tabbing
go.
out though.
What's up, darling?
It's when I join the game, I don't tab out straight away.
I
to fix
know
it
I was
because crap.
still in. I know I was still in Hangar Bay. Sometimes
Oh, okay.
it takes a couple seconds to actually get me in, but clear it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Also, I'd be extremely careful with that.
It works fine.
Are you sure about that?
Let's do a test fire.
I don't know. Go empty 2 full tubes and watch yourself get headshot.
All right. M45 tactical test. 12 round slugs.
Oh, slugs? Oh, you might be fine.
Oh, my ears are ringing though.
Yeah, because you have to put in.
Yeah, I forgot to put earplugs in. Yeah.
No one has earplugs
Lol. I do.
Alright, what kind
I
of kit you want me
do.
to grab?
We're doing
Urban
urban
ops.
shit today.
With Gilly's over here with a BR,
something
'cause he's
light
a
and
fool.
maneuverable.
What?
I said you're a fool.
Why am I a fool?
Because you have a BR when we're doing urban ops.
Fucking and?
Do I give a shit? I use whatever fucking gun I want to, bitch.
Hey, you forgot something. The bullpup.
You still don't have a kit, darling.
I know. I got out of it to point at him.
I'll point at you, bitch. That's Ping and Zeus. Fuck. You know, my point still stands.
I will
I was
murder you.
defending you, motherfucker. Anyways,
Stop biting the ball. Drink from it.
hamster.
Yeah, she's stupid. She's been biting a ball lately. But I don't think it's clogged because.
Anyways, you want me to go breacher, or do you want me to grab something a bit more long range?
Stop biting it. Oi. Stop. Oi.
Something close
I will
range, darling.
hit you.
Something close range.
Well, I meant more medium range. So do you want me to grab an AR or do you want me to grab a shotgun?
Your preference.
Okay, I'm gonna change my gun now. Curtis is making me self-conscious.
Oh my god. Don't be a
my
baby.
You know what? Just because of that, let me just go change the armor on this kit real quick. Only still have FG helmet, so I gotta go grab a generic one.
Make sure you put, rounds or extra magazines in your chest and in your pack, Gilly.
What's a
Yeah, there's
magazine?
No...
You should be able to just see them.
No, I'm confused. What is a magazine exactly?
Well, what is a magazine?
The thing that holds
Yeah,
the
what's the-
bullets.
Ah, I get
I
you.
know that.
Yeah, the thing that shoots the magic bullets. That is a magazine.
Right, I get you now.
Oh, Gilly's feeling bold today. With the GL.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he's hoping he can outdo Zan today.
Oh no.
He's got to earn that bronze star somehow.
If there's one thing I can compliment Zan with, which is very rare I ever compliment him,
And,
it is
just
his
fight.
grenadier skills. Can I tell you something really stupid that happened the other day with Zan?
I am still wearing the wrong gear.
We've been performing all week, so we were performing in front of like other students on campus, and then like there was a parent show, and Zan came down that night, and we saw everyone, and he looked homeless, so he was just wandering the place, and everyone who doesn't know who Zan is are like, who's this guy that's been walking around? And then there's like us the elder ones, like we sat down for a group photo and like turned to Zan and I was like, we're the oldest students here, and he's like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's crazy, it's kind of sad. But yeah, so we're doing the last song, everyone was like been performing is on stage singing in and all that. This motherfucker gets on stage, picks up a tambourine, and is taking all the glory, just shaking the shit out of it, being like, singing along and shit, and I'm like, you little bitch.
Damn.
Taking the glory, bastard. And then I turned up to him, and he was like, what were you doing, drumming? And I was like, Zan, you better shake your cock on the tambourine. And he was like, shut the fuck up. And then he went silent, and he was like, see you Saturday. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. What an odd duckling.
He is odd. Stop biting the bottom. Fuck off.
You told him to put his dick on the tambourine?
No,
No,
I
he
said
was
he's better
better
at shaking
waving.
his
What?
cock than a tambourine.
Oh.
What did you hear, bro? What kind of gay shit?
Very strange.
I have
Well, yeah,
literally
he
no
is
idea what
right.
that saying is supposed to impart, but honestly, it just sounds dumb.
Y'all just confuse me.
Motion blur.
Fuck.
We're supposed to be
Anyway.
following him.
No. I hope you're alright with me grabbing this just to see Kurtz.
Huh?
Piss off, I'm doing my op stuff. Go away, stop being loud.
A hamster.
I was looking through the recording for
She might
yesterday.
just be trying to get my attention, really.
Dude, I had a hamster with a squeaky ass wheel, and they ran out all night because hamsters are nocturnal.
Teleport people.
How did it die?
I am not
Use
telling
the
you.
magic pole.
Okay. There's probably some terrible way, like how all hamsters die.
But not for the reasons you're expecting, and also we will talk about it no longer.
Okay.
I don't know how she's gonna die. I kind of hope not soon, but like before I move to an apartment for uni up into the capital.
Okay. So we're gonna do kind of like a dry run in buddies through a actual like course thing, and then we're gonna move into doing buildings, and then buildings with things that are shooting at us. So right now, big thing focus is movement. First off, movement and communication. So kind of doing refresher and re-upping on old urban training and CQC training. Kind of bringing it up also, modernizing our doctrine a little bit. So those of you who underwent CQC training, you remember piling up and just pushing right on through. We're changing things just a little bit. Going to be implementing a technique where your initial breach is a pieing clear. Some of you are probably already familiar with this, but essentially, what's going on is initial breaching is the same. Open door, flash, or grenade if you're going to do that. Otherwise, you open the door. You're at the ready position. You got your gun trained on the door. It opens, and you just kind of pie off this corner as best you can. Kind of breaching from and clearing what you can from the entrance. Then kind of pushing in. Kind of want to do it in a smooth motion. Personally, I like to walk it. So we're here, we see, we clear, boom, 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 and then go in. Once he starts, first guy starts going in, everybody else kind of follows and just follows up on those corners in case anything is pushing in through them or there's more hostiles. If you're doing a double breach, it's kind of the same principle. One guy is over here, Kurt's opposite of me. So he's got the sector that's to my right, and I have the sector that's immediately to his left. He opens the door. One of us is going to have a door in the way, so somebody's going to have to move out of position. But we start clearing. Boom, 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 boom. Then you communicate. All right, going in. Somebody goes in first, and then the next guy. Big thing is moving quickly. As you do so, you don't want to bunch up. You don't want to spend any more time than you have to. This opening is a little bit bigger than the standard doors that we encounter, but it does match the like some of the prefab buildings that you would see from Optre. So you lose a little, you gain a little. Obviously, there's nothing in the center here, so we just kind of push as you normally would if you guys come in. Once it's all clear, obviously, you still have your weapons up. You find any openings, and you immediately start training on your openings, and you kind of push through that way. So as soon as we're done clearing here, I don't have anything on my right side, but I see something on the far left that's an opening. First thing Kurtz would be seeing on his side would be that big ol' opening there. So his focus would be on that. Mine would be on the next opening. And you'd proceed to clear using similar movement techniques. I know the instinct is usually to just like rush and go through all this shit, so keeping it at that movement pace, no combat pace, or maybe moving at that jogging combat pace with your weapon up. Sure, you can do that, but you're more likely to fuck yourself and catch a bad corner. Good saying is slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So pretty much take it as fast as reasonable. If you can accurately engage your targets at the speed that you're going at, that's the speed that you're going to go to. Once you start losing that potential accuracy, that's when you got to slow yourself down a little bit. All like common sense shit, but it's we all have to work on it. I don't do some of this shit sometimes. Sometimes I just go through, blow stuff out of the water, and end up getting tagged. But That's what this shit's for today. So typically we do our breaching in pairs, so we'll pair up and switch partners a couple times and kind of go through the movements. Everybody's on channel 1, right? Yep.
Yep.
Confirm.
All right, cool. Go ahead, everybody join. Actually, I'll join your guys' group. You guys should already be in the same group.
We are.
Yep.
All right. The only one that I need to do anything with here is Kurtz. Make sure he has his perms. Okay, that's done. That's fine. We're gonna do dry movement and kind of work our way up. So, who wants to go first?
Not
And-
me.
I can do it.
Alright, 2 of us then.
All right. Cool. Rest of us, let's head up to the top tower.
Are
Out of the way.
we using like flashbangs to clear this too, or just or no?
Actually, let me see if this is still in here.
I only brought
Alright.
2 flashbangs, so.
No. Oh, it's not in here. I wonder where I saw that. There used to be potatoes.
There
Oh.
are.
Yeah,
there
but
are, but
not,
they're only for grenade launchers.
not grenade throwable potatoes. There used to be.
Hmm.
I was gonna give you guys potatoes, just like
There
the
are
Russian
still-
army.
I think there are still dummy grenades, but
In our shit, I checked.
You can use like chem lights.
we could.
Yeah, actually you could. Fuck it. We'll do bright red chem lights. I'll put a box down with chem
Also,
lights in it.
you're
You're
sounding a bit
kinda-
choppy there, Chris.
Yeah.
It's because I'm more talking to myself than anything else.
No, I meant connection-wise choppy.
Do and grenades. We'll do high blue. All right, there's a shit ton of blue chem lights in there. How you doing, Zach?
All right.
You know it. Should be more than plenty.
All right. You want to do this like this or from one side?
We could do it whichever one you feel more comfortable with.
All right. We can just do it from this side then. It doesn't really matter to me. So, you have no threats to your right side, and then I can't see anything. So I'm gonna kind of back up a little bit and then toss the chem light in, and then we can, and then you'll go in, and then I'll follow you.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Sectioning it off.
All right. Chem light out.
Moving tight, kind
Right.
of thing.
Breach.
Bang. Clear.
Open door left. Hallway right.
All right. Go ahead and set yourselves to yelling.
I think we just cleared it before you even told us that.
Yep. I could barely hear you guys whispering, so now I'm like, go ahead and put yourselves on yelling. But you're good. Keep going.
Okay.
This room's clear, like I said.
Okay.
Anything else over there?
Just a hallway that turns right.
We'll come back.
Okay. Throw a chem light around this corner, and then we can breach.
Going. Bang.
Breaching. Clear. Another right turn.
Ring light.
Breaching. Room. Clear. 2 doors
Take
left.
left door, I'll go far.
Copy.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, darling. you kind of like.
What?
It probably would have been best to wait until I kind of went in here because there could have been a guy like around that hallway and then he would have lit you up as you went by.
I hide as I went. I looked through the door. And how you want it done?
Yeah. Since there's already a guy that's on that entrance, please verify that the entryway is clear, especially if it's open, before skirting through. The way that you pied, you're more likely to expose yourself and end up getting downed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Yep, keep going.
All right, I'm reaching here.
So he
Redo this door.
from like the center of the room.
All right.
Room clear?
I'm collapsing back to you. There's a big open area.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's long hallway down the middle, and then open room left,
Yeah.
and open, and then on the right. So
Maze of doors.
so
of
let's
doors.
get. So I will. So we'll probably both throw. We can both throw Kimlights at the same time. I can throw one around the corner to the right, and then you'll throw one into that hallway to the left, and then we'll flip, and then once we breach, I'll clear the left side, and you'll clear the right.
Okay.
All right, I'm throwing my Kimlight.
Drawing.
Bang! Only Kurtz's was effective.
Hit the wall, didn't I?
You went through the other opening.
That was our intent.
That was our plan.
Yeah, but it went into like not even that first section. It went past that into
I know, I see
two other
what he
rooms.
means. Yeah, I threw it a bit too far. It ended up not into the next room, but into the room past that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's pretend breach. All right.
In all likelihood, there would have been 2 doors in the way.
That is true,
But-
but oh well. All right, I'm breaching left.
Reaching right. Moving too fast. But-
Your right's clear.
Yep. Alright. Toss one in.
Hold on. Let me get back to you. I have
Going
to.
that way,
Let me.
right, you're
let me.
going that way.
Yeah. Let
Right,
me.
right.
Hold on. Let me pie this, and then I'll collapse.
No,
to you.
just
Okay. Okay, I'm coming back to you.
just tossed one on myself.
Error is here.
Whoops. All right, come let out.
Oh, okay, never mind. They decided to change tactics.
I'm just gonna assume.
All right, bang.
Bang!
Hallway clear. First room. Room.
I'm clear.
Second room.
Yeah, no, I did.
Clear.
Moving past you.
Moving fast. Left door.
Clear.
Right, moving fast.
Clear.
Alright.
Coming out.
Room clear. There seems to be a crawling section over there.
I'm with you here.
Alright.
Okay, I can get a chem light down this hall.
Right, toss it.
Chem light out. Bang.
Bang. Anyways.
I'm checking this crawl space.
Left side clear.
Crawl space is clear.
Check right.
Pushing down this hallway.
Left side clear.
Well, for CQC shit.
Clear.
Room over here clear.
Blue to your right.
Connection. That is a place we'd already been, I believe.
Clear.
I'll double check.
5, I think, total.
Your left is clear.
Yeah, but
It's clear. Yeah, that's a place we'd already been.
Okay.
So,
Um.
building clear.
All right. Okay. Yeah, this is where we just came in. Building clear.
running a medic at the same time, so he's got less capacity in general.
Just go.
Between the two of them, they would have sufficient space to carry that many flashbangs.
Let's just.
Sorry, I was explaining something to Zach.
Just start walking back.
Right, well, building clear.
I grab some more chem lights.
When chucking those flashes, I mean, be a little careful, be a little cognizant of where you're chucking it. Don't want to throw it too far, otherwise it's ineffective, kind of like what happened to Darling. Other than that, big thing was some of the pieing. I think Zach can actually explain it better than I can.
Oh yeah, the only thing I noticed is when y'all were in the hallway, it kind of looked like y'all were both lining up on the right side. So they had, I think, 3 open doorways on the right, and so whoever was first started pieing, and it looked, from our vantage point, it looked like the second person couldn't really address a target. Came out on the farther doors at that point because of where y'all were lined up. That make sense?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay. That was just
Basically,
from my
we should
point of
have
view.
taken both sides of the hallway. One stands on one side, one stands on the other. One does the pieing, the other covers.
If someone were to come out, you would have had to, like, if Kurtz was pieing, you would have had to shot through Kurtz to kill the guy who was coming out
So
further down the hallway.
So for the most part, if we're breaching the hallway, you want us to be on. You want one guy to be on one side and one guy to be on the other.
Yeah. So say this is the hallway right here.
The road.
And all these are the doors. If you're lined up like this, like Darling in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going. I go in and I'm about to breach, and somebody else comes out from my left.
From this position, I have to shoot past Crisco, where if I was on this side, I can fire freely.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing too is, as long as somebody, if you're both on the sides like that, you can pass each other usually just fine. Somebody might have to, you might have to butt up against the walls a little bit, but it also allows better movement, so you don't have to worry about getting stuck or having to suddenly try to move around someone.
Okay.
Other than that, there were a couple of points where you guys could have moved a little bit faster, but that's not really an issue.
It's just something to pick up on and learn.
Yeah, because this is kind of a different change in previous Doctrine, where it was just pretty much move and hit as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Wasn't really doing too well for people. People who have that greater experience and been doing it for a while can do it no problem, but that's not what we always see.
Nope.
Oh.
There goes Gilly.
Yeah, and also, like, for a big complex like that with just a buddy team, it's kind of there's like too many angles you have to cover at some
There
point.
are a lot of angles, and there is no good way of doing it with just 2 people in there. Wasn't really going for the way that you're going into it, but more of the way that you're moving. That's the whole purpose of this exercise.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess it's me and Zach.
Yeah.
So you guys can stand up top and watch.
Oh, doors this way.
Yeah, I'll call Bangs over radio.
Grab some flashbangers. Actually, do I have enough space for these? Okay, yeah. No, it's just I've almost already capped my actual capacity.
Like I said, I wasn't here for the entire thing, so I guess you got these.
No problem.
Might want to move to yelling, guys.
Alright, on yelling.
I'm ready on yelling. Alright, let me just switch to... Oh, just passed it. Alright, I got four flashbangers.
I got 7. Just because I picked up too many.
Alright, I am ready when you are.
Appreciate it. Side of the door or behind each other?
I was gonna do, single stack. So, big thing, actually, you might want to take points. So the big thing that I was telling them was, you want to pie from the entrance.
Okay.
Kind of, in this case, we'd be going from, the right corner into the left corner, kind of thing.
So
And
it'll look like this, kind of, sort of, and then go in.
exactly, like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. Ready?
Ready? Pine in.
Yep.
Doorway left, hallway left.
Hallway far right. Or far left, technically.
Room clear.
Moving to right.
Hallway clear.
Got another hallway here
So-
on the right.
Yep.
Throwing flash. Flash out.
Bang.
Corner clear.
2 doors left.
2 doors. Yep.
First door. How do you want to handle it? You want me to just pie and then make sure it's clear
Yeah.
and go across?
Yeah.
Alright, pie in. Very clear.
Alrighty. I will hold.
Copy. Alright, I'm gonna flash out.
Bang.
Room clear.
Alright.
Oh, let's come back up, goddammit. My keyboard!
Alright, gonna do a flash here. It's the baseboard.
Bang.
I did not throw my flash. That's a problem.
You said.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get dinged for that.
Yep. Got a close quarter. I'm gonna pop a flash on your right.
Yep. I'm gonna push it.
Flash out.
Bang.
And then Zach is killed by the guy standing in the hallway.
Yeah.
I had view of the hallway, thank you.
Okay.
Let me stack up on you.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh, you know, there is a room I think we may have missed.
Alright. Pretending when we're opening the door.
I don't think
Door's
so.
open. Flash out.
I need a flash too.
Bang.
Alright, let's go.
Yep. Right.
Alright, we got a hallway on left and a room on the left and the center room.
And the opening on the right.
Alright. Gonna clear this room.
Holding the right.
Oh, that's a mini.
Yep.
Zach got knocked down.
You alright, Zach? Good enough.
He must have ran out.
I think I literally chucked it against the ground and it bounced. I don't know.
It exploded in the far right corner.
The occupants of the room would definitely be feeling it and would be on the ground.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me, Oh, okay.
You're good, we can keep going.
Cool.
Alright, you wanna push right left or just keep going this way? Was that hallway
Keep
left?
going this way.
Over here a bit.
Hallway left and doorway right.
Can see them like clipping through the wall.
Yeah.
Quick. That's clear, there's a doorway down there though.
Alright, go ahead and go down that way. I'll push up on... I'll go this way.
Okay.
Crisco was shot 5 times in the back by the dude sitting in the hallway.
I hate this place.
Or the dude sitting in the room.
Or, you know, someone coming from over from back
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's also hard to keep.
back that way.
It's also hard to keep your security with a buddy team.
Yeah, just definitely mention.
Bang.
Didn't hear that they were throwing it. Failed to check it earlier. Someone could come up behind.
Make sure you're keeping an eye on your rear security as well.
I got it. You going on? Alright, you want me to hold the hallway since you got the shotgun?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do door breach. Opening, breaching. Second door.
Ironically, the pieing method is something I've actually already been using.
Clear.
Yeah.
Are we still assuming that all these have
I just naturally picked up on it, like, hey, this seems like a much more effective way to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
last doorway?
I'm assuming you're the same.
Pretty much.
Alright.
I haven't been really clearing buildings as much, but
Clear.
when I do, it's just normally something I do. Alright.
Alright.
That guy. He's angry.
No, I was a little bit angry when you blew up my arm.
Yeah, when I threw a fucking mini.
Alright, time to go do your job as a medic.
Yep.
Easy healed.
I'm pretty sure they Zeus healed him. Did Zach get Zeus healed?
Yeah, I Zeus healed myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Did you
figured.
take your tourniquet off first?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, only real issue was V40 when you meant to flash, which that's just a slip. But beyond that, it was just not checking your rear, which I think we did the same thing. So
Yeah, in this case, we're not too concerned about our rear. We're blowing through a building. Like I said, this is more movement than procedural. If we were doing something that's like that, this would be a pretty big building, and two-man team would not be clearing that whole building. There'd be a four-man team,
Right.
or
No.
in our case,
there
all
would
of
be
infantry.
more than there would be a good number of people clearing that building, supposedly.
Exactly.
But in a
And somebody
situation
would
where there
be-
are just two of you, you didn't spot the crawl space. Someone could have come out of that right after you left the room and shot you in the back. You know, you guys dawdled in that one room long enough that someone could have come from the hallway you checked and shot you there.
And I
No,
think,
you're definitely right on that.
and I think we did stop a couple of times because I was explaining stuff to Zach. But
Yeah, I did have questions because I missed the briefing, so
Which
I
is
missed the
fair.
instruction part.
But I think the biggest thing in our case was me not paying attention to my grenade counter. That's a big boo boo.
It's fine.
Nah, that's a big boo boo for me. Supposed to be paying attention to that shit, but I guess, I mean, to be fair to myself, I'm not using the HUD that I'm used to. I'm wearing fucking glasses instead of my eyepiece like usual. Normally it's on my right, that's what I was looking at, and it's been 0 the whole time, so... No, it had numbers. It had numbers, that's why I kept going, because I haven't fired any shots. But
Yeah.
that's my fault. I'm using gear I'm not supposed to be, that I normally wouldn't use in the field.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of getting used to using equipment?
Yep. I let rule of cool win.
Of
In this
course.
case, I guess you could say that I'm trying to breach with a weapon that I'd normally have in the field. However, I wouldn't have if I was specifically attempting to breach.
Also, none of us have helmets on.
Which
Yeah.
It's true.
I didn't have my
matter a
HUD on. I don't
ton,
think Darling's got
but-
his HUD on, so you know.
Yeah, but half the time,
Well-
it's like 50-50 for me on wearing a soft cover or wearing a hard cover.
Well, Zach, I never use a HUD. I actually don't have one.
No?
Yeah, he's only
I-
got
I
the
always-
Shimag.
Yeah, I wear
Okay.
this thing. Well, I think one version of it does have the HUD. I don't wear that version.
Gotcha.
It's also that's because it's broken.
Yeah, that.
Yep. Because I haven't gotten around to putting fixes into it. Which is sad because it really wouldn't take much. I just have to sit down and do it. I'll probably do it this week.
Yeah,
Actually.
I literally just wear this thing 'cause it's really cool.
Yep.
But now I have the correct the gear that I would normally have. So I definitely go into combat with just my soft cover, but I usually at least have my eyepiece. So
I
now
always
I'm
go
accurate.
into the helmet, and
And that actually does make a difference in your speed because of the weight, but we're not going to get into all that. All right, so gonna move us up to the next phase here, which is buildings, like actually moving to buildings. This is kind of like a shitty range for it. So actually, we're not going to use this one. We're just going to go to the actual urban area. So, actual urban environment. The biggest issue that I've been seeing lately during urban encounters is kind of just the way that we're moving through it. So, I think a lot of people have gotten used to moving in the open, where we're taking big sweeping movements, kind of trying to clear as much ground as possible with our bounding movements and the like. In urban, bounding movements are way shorter. Literally, it's going to be cover to cover type thing. A lot of keeping down and keeping suppressive fire going kind of thing. So here we have a couple of gates. We go in. We do our usual thing. We're kind of clearing up courtyard. People are digging their sectors and just shooting, bang, 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 bang. And now we actually start moving in. So we go into to this courtyard. We've got different points of elevation against us. Biggest thing is getting away from those. So typically people will move off to the sides. Here's where we need to have a little bit of situational awareness. Hopefully the team leader is telling us to, where to go. In this case, I'd be saying,
move to the walls on far left.
So we try to get under cover as best we can. We're clearing out our cover that's on our, or the vantage point that's on our left side, and all we got to worry about is what's in front of us and whatever openings we have to the side. So somebody's got an eye on that top part of the rooftops. People are watching front, and obviously somebody's watching rear. Kind of very well positioned the way we are right now. So we got a hallway here, or kind of like a alleyway here. I shoot, clear, keep pushing, boom, 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 I clear rear, and then we just keep moving. And keep going, keep going, keep. Yep, stuck on a wall. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We're shooting, we're getting shot at. Alright, here is where things get tricky. This is usually where we start running in the open. Everybody knows we pop smokes. Which way are we going to be popping smokes from here?
Kind of to that three-way intersection. Over there.
Where else?
I would pop one northeast right over the wall.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And probably like northwest too to cover the other side of the road.
Toss one over that way, toss one over that way. Short throws.
Yeah, from
Mark
here.
them up and over, but not
exactly.
Too
far. Pop open that Shift G hub. You do the scroll wheel. Whoever's closest to the wall chucks the smoke over the wall. Somebody's chucking one that way.
you talking, Crisco?
Huh?
Were you talking when you were pointing just
Yeah.
now? Your mic cut out.
Yeah. Oh. Where did I cut out?
Right when
As
you
soon
went
as
to go
you
stand
stood up.
Oh. So, smoke is going out into the center, and then somebody else hopefully is popping one out into the front, because as we know from when we were coming in, there's a high vantage point that had good lines of sight into the courtyard. So we want to obscure that as best we can. So you pop those smokes.
And then you said one to the west, like a little arc throw?
Yeah, well, just as long as it's over this wall, you should be okay.
Okay.
Because it's going to land kind of in the intersection, so it should be blocking off that part of the road. As long as, you know, the wind pushes it the way it's supposed to, which...
Do you want me to toss a green as a demonstration?
You can.
So a grenade, something like the one next to the wall does that.
Yep. So that smokes out that section there.
And then there'd be a smoke out here. That's my chem light, and that was a shitty throw. My bad, guys.
Yeah, that would have been
terrible out
that
here.
That would have been even worse if it was a lethal.
About roundabouts where that one is, and then I'm going to use a purple here. Hopefully someone's chucking one there.
Would we want one to cover that that like wall opening right there? Whoops.
Well, that's where we're going to be heading.
Going. Yeah.
Kind of need to see where we're going.
So what's going to happen is this is going to be a two-man movement. The two-man, just like we cover in basic, goes into suppression. So they'd be sitting here at this wall, boom, 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 while the front two move. So Zach, go.
Go across.
I stay on Zach. You know, we're covering left and right, and then we're moving as fast as we can. Set. Then we try to boom, boom, boom. Set.
Building up.
Channel switched.
Okay.
Push in.
Yep. And be all right.
Okay.
Push the building. Push the building.
Push the building. Push
So
the building.
go boom, 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 boom,
Bam,
boom.
bam.
And this is where we make sure that we split out evenly. So Zach went that way, I went this way. Somebody needs to follow up and get on Zach's ass, and then somebody else will follow up and get on mine.
Oh, hey, darling.
Hi.
So we go.
Okay.
We push through. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
Alright, east side of building clear, opening in the wall.
West side clear, there's a gate.
On me, moving through courtyards.
We go boom, boom, boom. We've got high cover here. This could be a good time to have somebody pop a smoke. So I'm gonna say, pop a smoke over the wall against the building. So somebody pops a smoke.
Smoke out.
Boom. And we wait for that to pop open.
On the building, on the building.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, bang, bang. Take up good spots that I can.
Yeah, this is kind of a shit.
It is. But you guys did the right thing. You guys gotta move left. We come in, we clear, move to the second floor. Bang, 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 bang.
So at this point, should we
just be holding this position until y'all finish clearing the building?
Exactly.
Second floor clear.
Building clear.
Exposed right here.
I feel like we die.
Well, that's when you take up positions. I mean, obviously you wouldn't go exactly where you're at.
Right.
You go where the enemy, based off of where the enemy is. As soon as this bottom floor is clear, you just might move to better cover on the bottom floor,
Okay.
behind the windows and shit.
Sprint up here, get a good position like right here would be good.
Yeah, there, over here, you know, whatever. This would be pretty good too. Boom, 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 boom.
There are probably some
boom,
great
boom,
spots if we head upstairs. You know, breaching
Right.
team would be obviously the ones that are taking those spots.
Building clear. Okay, so we get the fuck out of here. This is the best exit that we've got because we're going around back. Boom. You know, we take our thing, move through. Obviously, not too many of us would be with our heads up top because, as we know, we're in urban buildings, so we might get shot if we're standing like this. So we keep down and against the wall. Boom, boom, boom. Now we have big long opening. So what do you think needs to happen here, folks?
Smokes.
Smokes on
Deployment.
both sides of the street.
Right? What else? When we start moving.
Moving in pairs. One covering while the
Also-
other one moves.
Crossing the road, I'm assuming.
Now, Zach, move up here. Take this corner.
Yep.
Where?
I'm just gonna move to where he was. What do you see there?
What do I see? I see a wall opening on the left. There's a factory all the way down the street. And then behind us, a barricade and some two-story houses.
All right. From that information, what do you guys think is most relevant to this spot?
I'd say that foliage.
The 2-story houses to our south.
Okay. Factory, not important. If there's fire shots coming from it, sure, but we're not going to be moving to it. So
Right.
unless there's targets coming from there, we don't really care too much about it. Big thing we care about is the hole in the wall and truck.
Truck.
Why?
It could be an IED.
Or it could be concealing a guy right on the other side.
Or
It kind of blocks our line of sight.
Or it could have a gun on it.
Tactical.
Well, not really.
cover.
That's true.
It can be cover. Can't be cover for both of us though.
Exactly. So we have opening here. So we're shooting. We make sure that we stay within the silhouette of the truck, because somebody's gonna have to start moving in here
Right.
to shoot. So what happens? We've got those smokes out. People are gonna have to expose themselves. This is gonna be dangerous, obviously. Got to play a little bit unsafe. Somebody, you just stay within that, so that way you can keep the guy cleared. People start pushing in. Who should be standing on this further section out here?
I'm guessing the longer range weaponry guys.
Somebody who has a better rate of fire than a one-shot shotgun.
Yeah. So me or Darling. I'll do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Probably
somebody
you
goes there.
because you have the bigger magazine.
And I'm more expendable.
Not really, but
Yeah.
So whoever happened to be here is whoever's here. So now we start
Technically,
moving, and you
the guy
communicate what you're
works.
going to do. All right. Moving into breach. Boom, 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 boom.
With
We've
it.
got a building,
Go,
door
go,
opening.
Go, go.
Boom, boom,
then
boom.
Darling,
Somebody
I
should
think
be
we're gonna
going
push
on
the
to
truck.
there.
pushing.
Yep.
Push the truck.
There we
Bridging.
go.
Push the truck.
And come in, come in, come in.
Good and clear.
Okay, moving left.
Boom.
Lots of buildings left, open corridor, or courtyard, pushing past.
Can't really go anywhere. There's a hole in the wall.
Yep. So we are going to continue along this route in this case. So we're shooting, we're shooting, we're shooting. This has mostly been cleared, so go ahead. We start moving.
Building
Boom,
left.
boom, boom.
Duck below
Boom,
the
boom,
windows.
boom. Boom, boom.
Audible.
Yep.
Alright. Breaching.
Boom, boom, boom. I move past.
I'm with you, Zach.
Did we just
Breaching.
accidentally move close to the fire?
Move
The actual
past.
bad fire area?
Yes.
Door here.
Okay. so
Breaching. Clear. Building clear.
Building clear.
Coming out.
Got a gate. Opening gate.
Put in my earplugs.
So we look through. Nothing worth seeing here. We're shooting. Everybody keeps moving.
Moving through. Are we
Pushing
moving
past.
in?
Pushing past.
Contact window
Past.
front. Contact window front. North.
All
Good
right,
shot.
keep pushing.
Right, crossing.
All right, well, what do we do here?
Need to pop smokes.
Smokes.
Smoke out
Popping
north.
smokes to the northwest.
Smoke out northeast.
Not the right.
There we go. Now we're popping smokes. Now we keep moving.
Pushing.
I'll cover the.
I feel like popping
Moving.
smokes there might have been a bit too slow.
All right.
I have a
Last
door
man,
to
last
this
man.
building.
All right.
Alright.
There. All right.
room is
So
clear.
we push on. All right. 2 guys are gonna be breaching here. Rest of you, what do you guys keep doing?
Keep pushing to the north.
Right. All right. Go.
Breaching.
Those 2 breach will. I think they may have both just died.
I'm up.
The shotguns killed him.
Hold up. Are you
I
guys
just-
alive?
No, the
here?
shotguns didn't kill him.
I
But
don't.
did he
He's
get downed?
By
Yeah.
the guys.
Did you just get down by that guy, or did you get down by your own gun?
I didn't.
No, the second guy.
I don't know.
So real quick. There's not really an opening to the northeast. Should we have shifted more west down
Yeah.
the street
Well, at that point, you call it over radio and say there's not an opening,
and just turn around and go the other way?
and then you come back in and you follow up on the rest of the team.
Like enter through the building behind you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Because we're clearing.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Okay, so
Alright. Crisco, I think the shotgun might actually still be
opening to
bugged
the,
because I didn't lose
northeast
any
from
ammo when I shot.
You did. It's just not showing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Alright.
Opening
on
door.
safe.
All right. Bye.
My gun hasn't been on safe. I just triggered this one.
Friendly's behind you.
Briscoe is down.
I am.
What's up, bitch?
What's up, Kaz?
What I miss?
Just CQC doctrine. We're still doing more stuff now, so you should be fine.
Lovely.
Also, we've got new uniforms today.
Is it the FG?
It's the ITX. It's only available for uniforms and backpacks at the moment, so just wear brown for your vest and helmet. And keep close quarters in mind, so like more flashbangs and mini grenades.
So
Why are you wearing my helmet?
I shouldn't be. I just put on a brown helmet.
You're wearing my helmet. It says Kurtz, not Kazine.
Oh, oh, my bad. Apologies.
You're good.
I so what is
also-
it called again?
ITX under uniforms.
I don't see an ITX.
Did you update your Ox mod?
I did not.
Do I look naked right now?
Nope, you're just wearing like some basic Under Armour shit, basically.
Huh. Okay, then just wear brown.
Fuck it.
And take the goggles off your balaclava.
No.
So you're wearing the goggles and the visor helmet?
No. I don't even know why I was wearing goggles to begin with. Let's see, where's that? Brown. Oh no, fuck, god damn it, I loaded the wrong thing. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, never mind.
Alright, ready to go?
I suppose so.
Alright.
So, y'all are just doing CQC training?
Yeah. Yeah, we went through a shoot house a couple of times, and now we're just going through the urban ops range. We haven't been shooting anybody yet, but we're going to eventually. Alright, this flagpole is going to teleport us. Alright.
Implement them here.
Yeah, people
Hey,
naturally picking it up and people
Yo.
having to learn it. Hey, Kaz.
Yo. But no, that was pretty solid. I mean, this is a bad place to move into, which is expected, but you react as you have to. There is no good ideal situation ever. So, Zach, you want to explain it to Cause?
I can.
Get him catched up here.
I can get him up to speed. Are you gonna run these two through something else in the meanwhile?
No.
No?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
Do you want me to bring him
Duality
to
of
the
Crisco.
front area?
No, but yes.
I mean, if you want to. I mean, you can do the same thing in here.
Yeah, I can. Okay, we'll just do it here.
Cool. Next section. Over here.
Turn
Okay.
myself down so I
More guns.
Alrighty.
Hey, see what I meant about the shotgun? It's real finicky.
CQC a little bit because there's been
Crisco is the only one immune to the wiles of the shotgun.
buildings lately.
Maybe it's because he's
I don't
so
Dying
principled.
and going a little slower.
I don't know. I also don't like fucking try to spam it as often as I can. I pick and choose slowly.
Training on an open area.
But alright. So we have a crossroads. This is the kind of thing that we see pretty often. What do we do here?
Decide where we're
How,
going.
how should we be approaching this?
Well, we need to decide which way we're gonna go from the crossroads.
Assuming we're going straight forward.
We should
So you're front guy. Where do you start? Where are you looking?
ahead.
Ahead? Okay. So where should the second guy be looking?
Whoa,
Whoever's behind you.
To the left, probably.
and who's looking right?
So we're looking left. You're looking straight ahead. Darling, what kind of problems do you see here?
The lead man should be looking right. The guy behind him should be looking forward. The guy behind him should be looking left. The guy in rear,
There we
checking
go.
the rear.
Because nobody other than the front man can actually check the right side. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you're front guy, you move up. And you check that side. There you go. Second man is doing his thing. I'm watching to the left. Last guy's checking rear. We're going. We pop smokes as needed. We pop smokes. The people who are looking down the roads, they pop their smokes. So let me actually make sure I have smokes on. All right, smoke out.
Smoke out.
Look out.
Do I have high throw going? Yeah, I do. All right, and then we cross. First two cross.
Would
As you
that
do.
still be me, even though I'm okay?
Yes.
You're the first guy. Yep. So you cross. Next guy. So the next two take up the sides. Boom, 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 boom.
Depending on, like, because I mean, obviously with this one, this doorway, don't really have to worry about that.
Move. Remember communication. So you guys got set. What do you do?
We call over radio that we're set.
Set. All right, and then we keep pushing through. That's one of the biggest things I've been noticing. We'll like cross areas, and hardly anybody will say that they're set or ready to go or anything.
So
Yeah.
that's something I want us to do more of. Helps with the communication stuff for everybody. It looks like Xan is showing up. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see how they're doing. Is that too high? Aw, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm just picking a bad spot to climb.
I know I should probably update the auxiliary mod, but
There he goes.
I don't think it's going to change much right now.
Hey, Zan.
Nah, it don't matter what you're wearing. Though we definitely look cooler.
Crisco, you're going robotic.
It's probably just.
So, Kaz had a
connection
question
today.
about two-man entering doors
Here we go.
and about
Sure.
the pieing.
Sure.
He was bringing it up like if the first guy, watch out, darling. Like, G, get on me. Like if the first guy's holding it, right, and he can kind of see that first doorway. In this instance, obviously not in every building. If the second guy would pie and then enter.
Going
If you're
around.
stacking up on the same side, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So like
Oh,
at
if
least
you're
at least with
stacking
this
up?
situation.
Yeah. So if like one guy's crouched and he can see that first doorway, and the other guy comes around to pie, but I don't know. That's
I wouldn't recommend that just because of the fact that that first guy's got to get in too.
okay.
And there's also
If this were a situation where you were like kind of indoors and it was more like a hallway type of thing, then yeah, you could definitely do that. But in an area like this, where biggest thing is trying to maintain a low profile, so it's not exposing yourself too much. Last thing you want to do is, pie an entryway while you're also taking shots from outside in the roads, kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but I can explain it to him. Hey Zan, you missed the instruction portion. We're slowing shit down.
Yes, I stuff to do.
You're good. You're good. It's just trying to go over some of the shit.
I shut down my team's beacon and brought it back up. Hopefully it's not gonna keep. Hopefully it fixes it for you guys. I don't know if it's a me thing.
It's fine for me.
He's not fine for me.
yeah.
Also, can I just say, I find it funny that there are now officially 3 battle rifles in an urban/CQC op.
It will happen.
People love the BR. What can I say?
I know it's
And-
by choice, but
That's typically what he runs, so that's like not surprising at all. I don't know why Zan went with the BR. That's usually not his thing.
Because it's a training.
It's the the terrain. It's the only loadout I had which matches the terrain.
Yep, that's a perfectly Zan reason.
What's that supposed to mean?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Okay. But yeah, does that answer your question?
It answered my question. Yeah, I just don't know if Kaz heard it.
I did not. I didn't hear a single fucking thing.
So in this situation with this urban environment, you're trying to keep a low profile and get in. So really, it would be necessary for the first guy in this situation for the first guy to enter, pied and enter, because if you were to swing farther out, you're exposing yourself down, like further down the street to like the south and the northeast. So
Yep.
you're trying to keep like stick close to the wall. So even though you're pieing, you know what I mean. The first guy, you know, he's pieing kind of. He's not like swinging really far wide out and exposing
in this
himself
case,
to.
if I were the one pieing, this is as far as my pieing's going.
Like not
I'm
too
not
far
swinging.
out.
I'm not
Where-
swinging far out. I'm getting enough to see what I need to, and then I'm going in.
Whereas if I were on the door, you'd have to pie a little bit farther out.
Because you have to go around that first guy. You're swinging out.
Which
You're losing, side cover. You're exposing yourself a little more to the outside, which isn't a lot, but it's fucking Arma. Everything happens.
That's true. Do you still not hear him?
No, I was.
He was saying you're just
you at the
exposing
very end just
yourself
go,
more, and it shouldn't matter, but it's Arma, so it does.
No, and I get that. Like, I can respect. That's why I was saying with the scenario that I'm presenting with the pieing, like, not this specific building, maybe, like, obviously, but it's a very, I guess it's more of a niche situation that it'll happen where, look, you have a high and low kind of deal if you're peeking around a corner, so that way you have double the firepower going down a corner or a hallway or whatever. So you have somebody that is watching the one angle while the person can check around to make sure, say, a doorway on the right angle is checked. So then you have a crossfire going, whatever, or hey, they're good. So then quickly you enter.
And
Like,
you would do that, and you would do that for a T opening. Getting a little, quite a bit more advanced. I don't really ever cover this anywhere, but generally, I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
Hold on, Crisco. Can you hear him?
No.
He said you would do that for a T opening.
A T opening. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because
We have to
basically,
be translators.
Yeah. Translate.
hold on. Let me try restarting my TeamSpeak to see if it, or not my TeamSpeak. Hold on. Let me.
What if it's you, Kaz? Maybe you gotta restart yours.
I just restarted my
yes,
TeamSpeak.
because I can hear Crisco just fine.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Crisco, talk to the radio.
I think he's rebooting his shit.
You lost him, man. He's a goner.
All right. How about now?
No. Try talk through the radio.
Do I sound better on the radio?
A lot better. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay.
Arma.
Yeah. I wonder if it has something to do with maybe updating my fucking TeamSpeak. Or not my TeamSpeak, my mods. I may have to do that.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'll go to radio. So what I was gonna say was, generally speaking, there's two kind of primary openings. You have your T opening, you have your L's. Your T opening, basically from where you're coming in, you have two separate openings within that could go left or right. The scenario you're talking about would be used for that T opening. Generally speaking, what we see are L openings, where there's only one side that has openings. So we do our thing, and for the most part, an L opening, you would use that if you're indoors, the whole swinging around your second guy. If you're already indoors and you come across that kind of opening.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yep. You don't have to respond to me on radio. You sound perfectly fine for me. Anybody want to kind of give these two kind of an overview of what they've missed?
I mean, I feel Kaz in a little bit. I wasn't at the instruction, so if there was something I missed.
Other than that, like inside the building, movement and through the rest of the urban environment and such. No, cool. Okay, so basically what we were going over was, moving to the closest bits of cover that you can, whether it is a wall that closes off high points that the enemy could see you from, or that you might be taking fire from, even if it's just one side, and communicating that throughout the team, and everybody actually communicating what they see. it's not always the fire team leader who's the lead man. Sometimes there's somebody else that's up front, so they got to communicate this stuff, so that way, you know, decisions can be relayed. And of course, smoke. And more smokes.
Okay.
I know Zan knows that.
Zan loves smoking.
Zan smokes for like a platoon.
Different kind of smoke though. His doesn't conceal.
And his gives you gives you lung
I
cancer.
mean, you know, it's the same thing as a
His
smoke
does not
grenade.
conceal, it merely reveals our position.
And it gives him lung cancer, which is why he was coughing all fucking op yesterday.
I mean, yeah, sure, it reveals where, but like, past, you know, I'm long gone
What?
when the smoke is already like up.
Yeah, but they see your smokables.
I just got cancer from whatever it is you said.
God.
What do you mean? Even though the smoke's what?
No idea what like none of what you said makes sense.
Conversation.
Flag.
This conversation is making me
Flag.
lose brain cells.
No,
Saying,
no.
you want to contact the innies right now and light up?
Oh my
When I
goodness.
puff, I've already moved.
Moving on.
No, I'm setting up a area that we're gonna attack real quick here. I'm gonna sit out of it. I'm gonna observe you guys through El Magical El Zeuse.
He's gonna remote control somebody.
But basically, the way this one's set up, you're gonna have to do the pieing and the maneuvering for the most part. Where the hell? There it is. Okay.
Buy a new resupply before we go.
Can't.
What?
Actually, no, you can't.
No.
You know why?
Why?
Because we only did one little section. That was just a brief firefight. We should have plenty more ammunition and shit for future
should.
contacts. Huh?
I agree.
Okay, cool. Which one of you two wants to take point?
I guess I got it.
Okay, cool.
I mean, should I? Since I'm armored, doesn't matter. Do you care?
I don't care. It's up to you guys.
Do y'all care? Other infantry guys?
I don't
I
care.
didn't even know what he just asked you.
He asked if it's over me taking point.
I don't know what I hardly know. I'm playing catch up, dude. Like, go.
Okay, I got it. All right.
Okay.
Everybody got their micro daggers up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
133 break 078. That's our target area. You marked it. You should see it.
Yep.
We'll get going. We'll push down this street to the west-northwest, or the west-ish, and then yeah, go left.
Set up real quick. Set your second radios to radio number 3.
I threw away my second radio before we started. Because I thought we were only using one today.
Turn this off. Oh, darling.
Darling.
Uh-oh. Well, hold on. I can steal his. I can steal his. I can steal his.
Hey, let me play with you, Dick.
Let me play what you did.
Okay.
Do you care if I just push us down the street, or do I need to assume that there's contacts between us and them?
No, assume that there's contacts between you guys, so move as though there are contacts.
Okay.
I'll be the new darling.
Okay.
And, I'll question everything,
case,
everyone
Backup
does.
costume, we're gonna go through here.
And be genuinely annoying.
Okay,
What?
let's keep it positive.
Yeah, okay.
Crisco, you want to wait for him to get back in, or are we just pushing?
see. I know I heard beeps and team speaks. I don't know what was up with that.
He's still in the hangar bay. Also, I don't think Gilly will be returning.
No, Gilly, I'm pretty sure was going to bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got university. Yeah, he showed up for probably like the first.
He said that. Yeah, he said that something came up.
Quitter.
Okay. But
At least he
no,
showed up on time.
Hey, look, I actually do.
Just go ahead and keep going about Darling. I will monitor from El Zeus and provide.
Zan going. Zan be the 3-man.
All right, pushing through. Oh my god, get out of third person. Oh my god, keyboard, stop. All right, I got covered. Go ahead, move across.
Last man.
Y'all see an opening in the wall?
Yep, watch out with that movement, Zach. You were kind of like in the center of the courtyard.
Yeah, I noticed.
Zan, come back.
All right, let's keep going. No, he's good. Keep
Okay,
going,
never mind,
keep
never
going,
mind,
keep going. We're trying to find an opening in the wall.
Let's keep crouched here.
There's an opening in front of me.
Yep, keep your head down, because they can shoot you from second. Fuck these bushes, bro.
Welcome to Infantry Life Carry.
All right, we're gonna need some smokes out because we got a street. Zan's gonna pop smoke to the south.
Do we want one over
Kurt's-
this wall?
Yeah, Curse
Yep.
pop one over the wall. I'm gonna Kaz pop one to the north,
Hey, I'm throwing each other with.
like a light toss. Do the shift G and
Smoke out.
do the arc. There you go. A second. And me and Zan are gonna. I'm gonna pie around Zan.
Kaz and Kurtz move across.
No, we're going to the west. We're going to the west, across the street.
We're set.
Yep.
Audible.
Heard an audible.
Audible
West.
south.
West.
All right, we're gonna push through this building. Let's get in.
I'm with you here.
Breaching.
Got it.
I should probably be walking here.
On right.
Open the door. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Zan, go ahead.
On it. Staying right.
Yep.
Moving upstairs.
I'm gonna stay with Kaz.
Okay, I'll move
Alright.
up. Y'all cover the thing.
I'm moving to the other room
Right.
over here.
Reaching. He left.
Zan, just
Okay, let's just wait here.
whenever you go to breach, just
Yep.
just go to walking. And
We're
be
holding
sure
the
to
first
pie.
floor.
Walking.
Yeah, so
Alright.
taking things a little slower because people are getting dropped in buildings. I'm getting stuck on everything today.
Oh, okay.
When you're going through doorways, just kind of walk it. All right, go ahead and pop that door open. See what we got. What do y'all see?
Nothing over here.
All right, let's
Nothing
get
to the
that.
north.
Let's get to this wall.
Nothing to the south or east.
Next.
Contact on top of the building. 260.
Does he have line of sight?
Oh, I think that's. Oh no, that's Crisco.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Try to
I'm
get to
sorry,
that wall
I
to the
just
west.
shat myself, bro.
Yeah, that. Go quicker.
Is it above us?
No, it's Crisco.
Is
bro.
Crisco taking shots? I think he wanted Zan to shoot him.
I don't.
That can be arranged.
That can be.
Where is he?
Are we supposed to kill you?
Y'all see an opening on that side? If not, we gotta go around this side.
We have nothing.
No openings, no.
Head back, gotta crouch. I'm gonna be popping smokes to the east if someone wants to get one arced to the west.
I can get it.
Got you covered.
Smoke.
Smoke out northwest.
Smoke out to the east.
I gotta figure it out.
Zan, you don't have to low crawl. You not gonna
One.
kill me?
2, 3.
No,
go.
I'm not.
With you.
Building right. Oh, this is exposed as shit. Doorway left.
With you here.
Yep. Breaching.
Zan.
Building
Clear, building clear.
My stamina's kind of shafted. Alright. Target areas across the road. I say we go ahead and clear these buildings to our south, directly in front of us. That way we don't get shot in the ass trying to cross.
Alright.
Alright, Zan, Kurt, y'all in front. Y'all go ahead and push.
Reaching. Clear.
About to say, Frisco?
That probably is him saying we should have been calling out balconies and shit.
Yep. Keep an eye on the balconies.
Where's those contacts coming from?
Contact west. Contact west.
From our
285. Cosmos, keep pushing.
Two
We're gonna
contacts
go this
down.
direction south.
Do not.
Oh shit.
Chris, I almost shot you.
I didn't realize.
Who's throwing grenades?
them.
Zan, Kurt, you too good?
We're up.
Yeah, let's go into this. Let's get. Hey, they can throw
More
grenades.
contacts in the two-story building to the left.
Yeah, just spotted him in one of the rear windows. Beat last, Carrie.
We need to get across, figure out a way to pop smoke, and then push to the corner. That's to the northern side. We'll kind of swing around that side. So I'm going to pop smoke directly west if we can get some smokes south.
Do we want one northeast?
That's behind us, right?
Northeast is to our... well, yeah, it kind of is. Like northeast.
Zan, if you're over there, pop smoke to the north, to our right. I'll pop
Got it.
left. Kurt, if you can pop smoke straight,
Where? Where straight?
like right over that wall.
Okay.
Popping out.
Smoke out.
Another smoke, and I'm out of white smokes.
Me too.
Would have popped smoke against that building to your left. Yeah, we're out of smoke stuff, so.
I still got smokes.
Alright, can you pop that building dead ahead?
Got one by the entrance and one by the gate.
Okay, Zach, we need to go breach that building.
Next down.
Clear this building! Clear this building!
Nope. Shit.
Go with Dan. Go with Dan.
Can you pick him up?
Drag him around.
Hold on. I need to stop his bleeding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he got fucking domed.
Zan, hold that spot on that corner. Make sure nobody comes around. I got Kurtz over here.
Alright.
Okay, he's alive. Okay, picking him up.
Okay.
Just drag him.
Hey, Zan, you got straight ahead. I'll watch above.
Alright.
Keeping him here.
Watch the balcony up ahead. At the eyes.
Alright.
Zan, how's that corner looking?
Pretty empty, but no hole to get over.
He'll be alright.
Zan, pull back. Kurtz, can you continue bringing Carrie? We can't sit out in the open like this.
Yep.
We get some solid cover, then we'll be able to do everything to get him back up.
Yeah, I'm picking him up.
Alright, we're on your west on the corner. Zen, you're taking point. Find us a good place of cover. I'll stay on the rear and keep Kurtz guarded.
Got it.
There's no openings along this wall.
Hold on.
When there's no good cover, make your own.
Kaz, what's the plan?
Hold on. Shit.
A good covering, make our own. What are you seeing over there, Zan?
Nothing much.
Okay, plant yourself right there. We're gonna start setting up some cover on the backside. We'll try to work on getting carry up. We'll get some trenches set. I'll cover back here. I got the trench.
How the fuck?
How bad is he hit?
He's fine. He's lost a lot of blood, but his blood pressure is pretty normal.
Oz, what type of trench you building, bro?
I put up a giant one. I don't trust our backside.
Okay.
Oh
A short one where you're at should be fine.
I'll take my place and I'll,
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Trade it out.
Alright, go back to the back of the bus.
Dick.
Excuse me.
He's worse than me.
That was meaty. Zan, did you take any hits?
No, I'm pretty good.
All right.
Here we go. Alright, I'm waiting for this saline to get in him and then he'll be up.
All right. You have any wounds?
No.
Good. But he got dinged up. I took one little slug to the arm. Should be green so far.
Zan, are you fine?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm hearing an audible to the east. Zan, keep your eyes up.
Enemy!
Oh, he's on the other side of the wall.
You just say anime?
Oh, I
No.
know what's gonna happen.
Danger!
Sacks up.
Alright. How we looking?
Well, we have an enemy
We
directly
have
on the other side of
confirmed
the wall.
audibles on the other side of this wall.
Okay.
You want to
We
chuck a
haven't gotten
frag
inside
over?
yet?
We want to chuck a
Yeah.
frag over the wall?
Alright, here's what I'm thinking. If we jump the wall right here, right, once we take those guys out,
Yeah.
we'll have cover from inside the compound. So all we need to do is arc a grenade over this wall,
Yeah, I have it ready
and
here.
then everyone lay down, butts facing the wall. Try to back up a little away from it.
Alright,
Alright, Kurtz, go ahead and launch a grenade.
frag out.
Everybody lay down, turn around.
That might have been a little too high.
Push forward a little bit, push forward. Alright, who's still got smokes?
I got smokes.
Alright, arc a smoke on the other side of these of this building, kind of in this courtyard area. One,
Yep.
and then one to the back, kind of to the west, and then two people are gonna jump while the other two hold cover. I'll jump first.
Okay, I can
And-
jump with you.
On
Throw
smoke.
smoke.
Yeah, keep in mind, one of the audibles was on this building right here. It's very, very close.
Understood. We good?
Yep.
Alright, jumping.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Oh, and I jumped into the building.
Oh, I'm in the building.
Alright, go ahead and move across. Or jump over.
Jumping over.
You guys are going to jump into the building, just be aware.
Ouch.
I have been hit.
Zach, you good?
Yeah, I'm green.
Yep.
Come around the backside. Zan, you good?
Alright.
to you guys. Once you're in the building, push out towards like that northwest. Make sure our left's clear.
I got multiple minor wounds. Got a tourniquet.
Yep, I got you covered.
Contact, doorway. He's down. He's down.
Ace check.
Zan, you're up.
Zan, yellow medical.
Cause yellow.
Kurt's green.
Darling, yellow medical.
We're all across. We're gonna go ahead and push east into this courtyard and try to get to this building to our northeast.
We have contacts to our west. Back on the other side of the wall.
Hey, darling, we're gonna go ahead and push out.
Yeah, I'll throw a nade over it.
I got you covered.
Bitch.
Was that an M9? That was our grenade.
Yeah,
I'm covering that doorway for you, Zach. It's clear.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and breach it.
Copy.
Moving to Darling's backside.
Yep.
Right, green.
First floor clear. Staircase.
Zan, let's clear this other building.
Contact!
Clear. Okay, let's clear this two-story.
Yep.
Just watch this window here.
Stamina's fucked. I guess go.
Yeah, we can walk it. It's fine.
Alright. Going in, staying left.
Yep. Clear. Staircase left.
Alright. Went upstairs.
Check.
Still exposed.
Call an ace check, Zan.
Yellow medical.
Still yellow medical,
Alright.
but
You
manageable.
behind me?
Yep. Kurt's
Okay.
green.
Going in,
Still
right.
yellow medical.
Contact down.
Security on the first floor currently.
I got security.
Are you fine? No. Come here.
I'm gonna
Sorry, I
finish
don't know.
tourniquet and then we can move the finish clear on the compound.
Breaking my legs.
Well, tourniquet your arms.
Oh, too late.
Just press escape.
Too late. Here we go, got my arms.
Zan and I are moving to you guys.
Hey, Wiley Crisco.
Everybody form up on the southwest corner of the building. Oh, hey, Kurtz.
What's up?
Did you y'all clear all that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. So that's clear?
by ourselves.
Yeah, this building and this building are clear.
When the compound's clear. Right?
Yeah, that's compound clear.
Okay.
Hello, Crisco. I see your teleporting powers are working fine.
It's time for a CCP.
Well, I'm just hallucinating shit, bro.
That was a comment about you being over there. I'm gonna go. That wasn't obvious.
Why are you like right behind me?
I mean,
It's
you
usually-
didn't specify we had to be all in front of you.
Like
Plus,
right
it was
up
just
behind
kinda
me, like you're gonna grope me or something creepy.
I mean, he was just
Fucking-
standing
That was
there when
the
you walked
idea.
in. You're technically the one who got in front of him.
You're just trying to give him a little show.
Shut up, take it.
All right, your perspective, points. What'd you guys do right? What'd you guys do wrong?
That street crossing was a fuck. That was not done right.
I just came in, so
what
I have no
specifically?
comment.
I mean, there was no. I mean, from my perspective, when I
Take
was
your
looking down
tourniquets
at
off, Tyrone.
the kind of little map feature, it didn't look. I actually instructed anybody to cover while we pushed across, and I'm pretty sure that's why I got domed. I wasn't aware what they did on the back side of the wall. I was kind of in the black, just chilling, listening.
Yeah. I think the way we pushed that was, so we called out that there was somebody inside the second floor of that building, and we pushed to the window where one of us called it out earlier, and that he was still back there. We pushed to the wall where that had the perfect view set, and that's what wound up doming Zach. Not a good enough coverage from the smoke where we pushed. I would recommend if we're going to push, we would have to push a little bit more directly towards the building to obscure that vision from that person. As far as going around the backside, we tried to search for an opening, but best we could do was just kind of hunker down on a corner, watch 2 ways, get carry back up, and then proceed. As far as jumping over the wall, a bit of a risky maneuver. We could have had another option on that, but I mean, we dove into it, made do with best we had. It was a good call to throw smokes to at least obscure the vision as best we could, jumping over. Had 2 people jump over, then cover the others jumping over, so good on that front. But that's kind of my take.
Well, I will say I still would rather, if I go back, do it again, jump over the wall, just because. I mean, there's really only one entrance into the compound, and it's like right in the front. You either go through the building, or you go gate, and it kind of is pretty open. Where kind of early on, while we were moving, I noticed that it was a very slim area between the wall and the building, so I figured it could get us in with some cover. That was my thought process. So.
Oh, I will say, since we're managing the thing of buddy teams, communication, we need to, if somebody's going to move, especially if there's a person who's last, that needs to be communicated, because there were several times where I was holding the rear and I turned and nobody was around me, because nothing was said about movement.
Like in the compound, or?
No, before that, making our way up the compound. Because it was points where it's like it was either me or Kurt, or me and Zan, or me and Zach, and vice versa, going around, and then I would turn, and all of a sudden 3 people are in one building and I'm on the outside.
Yeah, it was sloppy. It was definitely sloppy.
So I'd say that's kind of an all-around thing. We need to work on that.
Indeed. You guys have pretty much hit almost all the points there. One that I didn't notice anybody pick up on was watching your tops. I was sitting on those high points just to prove a point. Zach ended up getting domed by one of those high points when you guys crossed. Since nobody had maintained any suppression, one of those guys moved onto the rooftop, and then he was like standing along that wall, and then he got domed.
Yeah, what's up, darling? I heard your voice.
I was going to that I did actually see you on that last one. But I wasn't there for most of it.
He did it multiple times, and we did see him, and he saw us. It was just kind of like, do we shoot him? What do we do? Do we do anything? And then he started firing shots back. So then we were like,
scared the shit out of me. I was like,
Yeah, that was kind of the point. You guys were kind of like, oh yeah, there's people up there, and then just kind of you know that there's gonna be people up there, get some sort of suppression, and then move.
Yep.
At the end of the day, bullets are bullets. You can lay down some hail to suppress. Maybe you'll hit them, maybe you don't, but getting some lead down that way is a little bit more important, so that way everybody else can move in a relatively safer manner. But for the wall thing, yeah, that really was your only choice. You could have tried to brute force the big opening, that front building, but there were like 3 guys in there. It would have been a terrible spot to breach the compound, so jumping was the choice. Other than that, though, yeah, the communication when you were moving into the compound could have been tighter. And making sure, hey, we're moving, hey, let's go now, that kind of thing. So that way people on the back end know that they need to move.
Overall, though, how do you guys feel? Actually, Cos, can you hear me now, or no?
Yeah, surprisingly.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I was in Zeus, so I don't know. Maybe something in Zeus fixed it.
Arma. That's the best. That's what we can chalk it up to.
Yeah, the Arma gods. Overall, how'd you guys feel though?
It's fun.
Kind of getting it.
Rusty. I used
Yeah.
to sit my ass in a vehicle all up. I don't even pull
Yeah,
the
I
trigger
know.
during the op. Gilly's the one shooting. I'm feeling rusty.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
I
you
know.
should pull rank and make Gilly drive a few times.
Well, if I'm gonna be leading, I'm gonna let him shoot most of the work, and I can do most of the leading from the driver's seat. It's less intensive.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you do it that way, then you can scale up and not get as rusty.
I just mean like ground movement. Like it's a different level. It's a completely different level of education when you're in a vehicle.
It is
on the ground.
Yeah, it's you direct things a little bit more with a sort of bird's eye view with that versus being in the shit where you have nothing but 4 walls and a path.
When I was a vehicle crew, the extent of my communication was where something to shoot at was and a direction to travel. Infantry, a whole nother beast, and that's what we're used to. That's what we do. But for Zach, it's like going from, recording a lecture to having to type it out. Totally different story. It's easy to lose.
Then having to go back to doing it again.
Yeah, it's really easy to lose. One thing I will say, maybe not really your fault. You weren't really here for it, Zan. But just moving in the building, there were a couple of points where I was like, holy shit, if this building were just a little bit more stuff, he'd get domed. The way they were whacking some of these corners at your speeds and kind of the way that you Huh?
He was booking it?
At some points, yeah. And, on one of them, he like totally ignored one of the corners. I think. Trying to remember what building. What building did you go into? I can show you the spot.
I mean, there's a lot of
In this
buildings I went
compound?
In this compound, yeah.
Oh, this one? Oh, shit,
We cleared this building and then this other 2-story one.
Okay, so it was this one. So when you guys went in, when you guys started moving up into the second story here, so when you got here, kind of just went straight this way. Like, you can kind of see part of that there, but there's like this little corner piece, like, that is in your dead zone.
Yeah.
And you just kind of went straight this way and focused on him. Luckily, Kurtz was like right on your ass, so he would have been able to hit the guy that would have shot you if there was a guy there. But just something to be aware of. Like, if there was a guy that had gotten stuck like right here.
Zach, do you have HE grenades in that?
I have a what?
HE grenades in that.
I mean, what was going through my thoughts was,
I mean, do you need one?
I'm pretty sure, I'm confident I said, hey, I'm gonna go right.
No. Like, put it in the
right. So
I'll go right.
So you weren't here in the when we started, and you might have missed Zach's explanation. But the whole thing is, can you back up a little bit, darling, or move to the side? Okay. So we're here, right? We want to do a pie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zan actually didn't get an explanation.
Okay.
Yeah, Zan
So
was
you
not
do
here for that at
you
all.
do a pie. You check
I'll go
your
test
corner, make sure there's nothing there. If there was somebody there, you'd be able to see him from here. For instance, Kurtz, move into that corner.
One thing I'd suggest we do is we take Zach and Kaz and run them through the thing we did earlier, just so they can get an idea of what's up with that.
Yeah. I know who you meant. But from right here, you can see the silhouette of the body, so you'll know that there's somebody there. So as you pie, boom, 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 you're able to clear out what is on that side without having to go in. And then you can go ahead and breach and clear that last corner. Or you can have the second guy go in and breach.
Right, okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing it that we're doing it that way
Testing
because one of
something.
the things that I've been seeing is a
Testing
habit of not checking corners
give me a Zeus
like
heal,
you
please.
did today, and people getting fucked up because of that, and also people moving a little too quickly, which kind of compounds upon that. Because if you're just doing your regular thing, okay, so I breach, I go right, boom, 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 boom. I'm already halfway into the room. I might have killed this dude. The guy behind me might be going a little slow, so he might
But,
not
like,
get
if
in
I'm
before I
standing right
start getting
here,
fucked up.
if I'm standing right here and you come around that door, like,
Yeah. And the AI is 50-50. Sometimes they'll light you up, other times they will stare at you and make finger signs at you and give you way enough time for you to done them, like what they did to Zach.
Yeah, I got saved. I walked into a
Yeah,
room with 4 of them, and I killed 2 of them. And when I turned to shoot the other 2, I was out of ammo, and they gave me time to reload and then shoot them both in the head, and they just stared at me.
yeah, I had enough to walk from the
Yep.
side of the room that I was on all the way over there, stare at them and go, "What are you two doing?" And then start
I had to
shooting with
reload.
you.
I didn't realize.
Yep.
Oh, man.
What should you have done instead of reloading, Zach?
I could switch to my sidearm or throw a grenade and run.
Yeah. Should have switched that sidearm.
Like in the Call of Duty games.
Switch
Switch
your
your
sidearm
sidearm.
faster than reloading.
Is it faster?
Somebody
Yes.
actually did a test, 0.2 seconds faster.
Yeah.
Which matters.
It's a lot faster. So like, go ahead and reload your
It's actually
primary.
faster. Wait, no, don't reload your primary. Empty the magazine, then reload your primary, because it is actually slightly slower.
Yeah.
Secondary's faster.
Boom, 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 and he'd still be reloading by the time he was putting off shots.
'cause-
So.
Why don't we compare that real quick? So both of us empty our mags, and then I'll reload, and you pull out your sidearm. Sound good?
Ready?
Go!
Wait. Done.
See?
Big difference. So, if you're in a room, you run out, fucking switch to that sidearm.
So no more.
That is something that I quickly
like
got
rushing a
onto
building.
when I was, as a marksman, I
Okay.
pull out sidearm.
Yep. There is a way to properly rush it. Don't think that I've trained you all properly to do it, and it takes a lot more intensive training to do it, really, because it becomes you have to be able to do it with the same group of people every single time. Right now we could do it that way, but why go through all that trouble if we can do it in a safer manner, move slower, fuck it, who cares? Sometimes that's exactly what we need, is just slow the fuck down sometimes. I don't know if anybody else feels.
It sounds very weird out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
Hearing you say that, like given over the past like year and a half, I almost want to smack
rush,
you.
rush.
Yeah,
And I think the problem is now we're rushing to the point where we're literally rushing into buildings and getting domed because we're not properly clearing our corners.
Focusing too much on speed.
Exactly. There's a time for rushing and there's a time for slowing. Buildings inside, you got to be a little bit slower. Rushing in between streets, open terrain, all that other shit. Yeah, that's when you want to fucking move, and you don't want to stay in the same spot too often. There's a relativity to speed. There's a difference between bunkering in a building and sitting around in a building, because you're just being a chuckle fuck over going through a building slowly and then quickly leaving that building to move on to the next thing. One of the main reasons that we get bogged down in places is because of injuries, and often these injuries are happening in the process of breaching a building. So I think we slow down the initial entrance to buildings to pie everything off, then clear and push through the building is safer and faster, because like I said in the beginning of training, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So if we're doing open terrain, obviously our slow is, instead of just fucking everybody sprinting to the woods, we're going to cover in teams, everybody stopping and covering for another team that's moving up so they can set up their position to provide proper cover. technically, that is slower than just going tree to tree or just taking big leaping bounds. But you're more likely to get shot, overall slowing you down. So it's still the same philosophy, fucking, violence of action and, speed. It's just the concept of speed, tweaking it to keep us moving. That was a lot of words.
Yes, it was.
But does it make sense though?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's the big thing I wanted to get across. I'm gonna take us to those initial pillars. Zach and Zan, I'll have you guys go through that little section to go through those movements that the rest of us did.
You mean Cos?
Kind of. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I wasn't gonna say
Fucking-
anything. It was just like,
By the way, real quick, since I didn't get a good look at it, how much faster did Kaz get his gun out before I
you
got
weren't
reloaded?
even like grabbing the mag before I.
Yeah,
reloaded.
exactly.
And he was like looking at you. The
I
entire time you were
it's
pulling
like,
your
yeah,
other
look,
magazine
he's
out.
He's got his gun out.
Yeah,
I
it
think I
was-
started firing first, so
yeah.
because I had to
Yeah.
empty the mag, realize I'm empty, reload, and by the time I'm already touching the mag, he's got his pistol and he's continuing to fight.
Exactly. Really terrifying how much faster switch to your secondary is.
We going back?
Yep. Yeah.
It,
You wanna
it's a
teleport?
joke about Call of Duty and its tutorials, but it's real. So, you know.
Crisco, you're out 4, so I couldn't TP.
Yeah, I
with
know.
us.
I'm gonna
Alright, so
change
the rest of
myself
us are
right
getting
now.
up in the tower, while Dan and Kaz prepare over here.
Enemy.
You guys are going over here.
Man. 100 meters front.
Yep.
Are we able to get our shit?
No, you don't need ammo. What you need to do is go over here to this crate.
Get the
And
chem lights,
grab
which
it.
are the
Chem
fake,
lights, those are your
the
flashbangs
fake
or
grenades.
That's what I was about to explain. And then choice of entry is up to you.
So.
Oh, right, Kaz and Boofling.
There's not. There's chem lights. Those are your flashbangs.
So we were having people throw the chem light, and then somebody in the tower would radio when it goes off.
So.
Just so we're not blinding each other.
Let me up.
Instead of we hold, okay, boom, and then just everybody goes right after. We do so from entry position. We check, and then we do a pine movement from here. So we go blah 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 blah, boom, and go in. Ideally, your pine movement is going to be okay. I check corner, nothing's there. I go and I sweep inwards. Like so.
Gotcha.
Keeping at a walking pace. You need to do for your pieing, boom, and so on and so forth. Use your chem lights as flashbangs as needed. I think he's gonna go pick up his flashbangs. This is not a this exercise isn't designed for how you approach moving. This is a movement exercise, so don't worry about. Oh, I should.
Alright, go.
Do you want us starting from the fence or just from where we're at?
From where you're at.
Zan, are you on my ass?
Also, set your guys to yelling, if you would.
Got it.
Get that corner? Yep. Buy it out. Over here. Alright. On my ass, I'm gonna go ahead and flash it.
Your ass.
Bang.
Alright, Sam, you behind me?
Right behind you.
Go ahead and buy again. Hug the right side of the hallway. Hold on, Zed.
Saw a silhouette.
You shot my shadow!
Shot my shadow.
Good to go.
It's clear. You're gonna take an immediate right.
Alright, Kate.
Alright, Zan, where are you positioned?
My dick's in your ass.
I'm gonna pie it, get to the opposite corner of the doorway. Then we're gonna move to the next room over.
Okay.
Alright, pieing it. Clear, clear. Go ahead and cover. Or, not cover, cross. That's into me.
Bitch.
Okay. Flashbang it. I'm right behind you. I'm covering your 6. Flashbang the next room. Go ahead and clear it.
Rolling.
Get a nice
Voice.
bang.
Bang!
Go ahead, go, 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 go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, clear. Alright, move to the fun stuff. Alright, you go ahead and take point on this.
Remember, when you know a building or a room only needs one guy, use the one guy only. Both guys don't need to go in.
Going with the assumption in this case that there is, that we don't know that it has a small room.
Roger that, that's fine.
I feel lonely.
Okay, throwing a flash.
Good do.
Bad flash.
Bad flash. You kidding me?
Went into the other room.
Ah, what? Okay,
You skipped through the room you intended into the next room.
Okay, I got another one.
Zan, what are you...
No!
Zan!
You flashed yourself anyway, so you're... whatever.
Alright. Yeah, alright, throwing flash.
Run it back off of the doorway so you don't get blinded.
Bang.
Zan, when you went in, you didn't check that corner before you entered it.
Was I a little too fast?
Yeah, your body was inside well before you started turning.
Zan, I'm on your far left. Zan, hold that corner right quick. I'm gonna pie and move my way towards the hallway just in front of you. Okay, we good on the hallway?
You, clear.
Gotcha. Alright, gonna toss another flash down there.
Okay.
Bang. Stop.
What's wrong?
Oh, opposite end of the hallway, Zan.
No, over here, over here. Here.
If you're stacked up directly behind him, you have to shoot through him if someone comes out at the end of the hallway.
Okay, right.
So, yeah, hold this angle.
So it makes it easier for that other guy that comes through the other end of the hallway to down both of you quickly.
I already pictured the scenario.
Alright. So, Zan, keep moving down the hallway.
Okay.
Just keep the angle. I'm gonna check them. Don't get in front of the doorways, though.
Alright, alright.
Okay, clear over here. Push him. Two rooms here. Zan, you holding the angle out there?
Yep.
Alright, keep holding. Just got one more room to clear in here. You want a flashbang?
Bazinga. Alright, we're clear over here. Moving back to you. Alright, you go ahead and take point on this one.
Alright. Throw a flash. Hiroshima.
Bang!
How many flashes you got?
6 more, I believe.
I'm out of flashes.
Alright, tossing a flash.
Oops, my bad.
Skadoosh.
Don't get too excited, Zan.
Move in, Zan, move in. Alright, Zan.
Yep.
In the opposite hallway, right over here. Yeah. Okay. Zan, peek this left corner. I'm going to take the first room on the right. Let me know when you're clear.
I'm peeking.
Alright, moving into it. Throwing a flashbang. Oh, bad flash.
You flash
Bang.
yourselves.
Yeah, I know.
Bang, you're both
The lean
blind.
fucked up. Bang.
I'm moving in. Alright, we're clear over here. Just got this big fat room to check. Alright, move up. Alright, go ahead and cut that corner. Be right on your 6.
Okay.
Alright, hold that angle. I'll toss in a flash. Tossing it.
Bang.
Go ahead, pie it. And we're clear.
What are you guys doing?
We're done.
Building is not clear.
What's the last one? Are we talking about that little fucking tunnel in the back?
Did you look in it?
Exactly what I'm talking about. Did you check it?
Oh my. There's nothing but a Twinkie in there, bro.
Oh, you guys are fools. I was in there.
Huh?
Oh look, there's a Twinkie. Look at that.
Fucking dumbass, I was in there. You both are fools. I was in there the whole time.
I
Teabag.
hate you.
Teabag, 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 teabag.
There's literally nothing in this game that has that as a fucking thing. So no,
Both
not
faces
I was-
in the crawl space.
I was sitting in the crawl space.
Realistic.
It is not even.
It is not even a fucking thing in this game besides this one training area. I'm not doing it.
Expect the unexpected.
Kurtz and I checked it.
I don't give a
Briscoe
fuck
and
if you
Zach
checked
checked
it.
it. Everyone
Good
who went
good
through
for
this
you.
checked it first
I
time.
don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn. No, it's not used at all in this entire
Expect
fucking
the
game.
unexpected.
Yeah.
The
okay.
unexpected is when this place used to have people that.
Oh yeah?
Oi, oi, oi!
You're not about that.
I
God damn it, guys.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
are
didn't
saying it's not
expect
gonna
that,
be
huh?
used, but
You
he's
didn't kill me.
Crisco's totally gonna like custom make some rooms now with some fucking crawl spaces.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he totally is.
Yeah, now my stuff has been taken. Thank you for knocking me out.
Your stuff.
Yeah, like you
My
lose
sight-
your scope
Also,
and
it's
everything.
inappropriate to fire live rounds at friendlies.
That's what I'm saying.
Fire live round to your mom.
The front.
Docking points for
Oh,
that.
there you were. Nope.
Okay, I get you.
Zach, big things you saw.
Big things I saw. I mean, y'all were moving slow, which is good, but it wasn't smooth necessarily at certain spots. Zan, it did kind of seem like you were just constantly going to be following up our time, so you were hesitant kind of early on with these kind of curves leading into that open area.
New concept.
Well, not only that, I mean, like, moving on either side of the hallway is kind of an older concept. And so when Kaz is on one side of the hallway, like in this area, you were just stacking up on him instead of like being on the opposite side. It kind of looked clunky. I mean, y'all got the job done. Y'all missed the crawl space, obviously, but
I have half a mind to throw a fucking frag in there next time, just cause.
I mean, hey, if it clears it, it clears it. So
Like I said, everyone checked the crawl space.
Congratulations. You want me to shake your dick? I'm not gonna check that. I'm not gonna check that spot simply because like it's never been used in any of our stuff. And Crisco, I get it. You're about to use it in the next stop.
Crisco's gonna
But dude,
Crisco's gonna find a way
No.
to put.
No, I'm not.
There's
Cass,
no point to
stop.
this.
Have I said anything about it? Have I made a big deal about it?
No, I'm just I'm
Okay.
lending itself to the
Okay.
comedy.
Okay. 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 Okay.
He's gonna do it.
I said jack shit about it.
So
Don't
far.
try to jump down my dick about it.
I'm not jumping on your dick. I'm jumping on Darling's dick.
Yo.
Get off that.
motherfuckers.
That is not for you.
All right.
Shake that for you.
Yo, let me tickle your balls.
But yeah, biggest thing was the pine. There were several spots where, like, I called out to Zan, where it was more of, so instead of I'm pieing from the outside and then going in, it was more of I'm in here, but I'm already inside and I haven't checked here.
There were
See what I
also
mean?
there was also multiple instances of stuttering in the pieing. So for instance, it was like this. It looked very sloppy and very musty. You'll get it there. Just
I got cold hands, bro.
Yeah.
My
So-
room is cold.
What I do, Zan?
Yep.
I tilt myself, right? Or whatever direction I'm going to be traveling. Obviously, I finish my pieing, and then I start moving right, and then I turn my mouse inwards. That way, it's just one smooth movement.
Right. Okay.
Because it is slower than if I do this. So I can just do that, and I have a little better control over my movement.
one thing would also be.
And you're also peeking in more than while minimizing your exposure. So there's like a second, used to it. You can do the same thing from the left. I'm just a naturally right guy.
Imagine me left-handed.
One thing we all could learn or need to get used to is switching between walk, combat pace, move, sprint.
That's gonna be the pain in the ass part. I had to do that
Yep.
on not this room, but the room over, where it kind of goes into that angle. I had to swap between going to that and then back walk, and that is a fucking finger tangler.
So I don't know if I don't know what I forget what the standard keybind is for walking. I use the original key bindings from Arma when it was like back in beta, which was WS was your walk.
Oh,
so like
I remember
That's
that.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I remember how.
the
Yeah.
default binds
It's-
these days are double tap C moves you into combat, and control C always moves you into walk, regardless of whether or not you're in run or combat
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
if I'm going forward like right now, instead of having to do anything magical, I literally just hit S, and now I'm walking, and then now I switched again. So I don't do anything fancy. It's
Yeah.
just a quick movement. So if you guys want to switch to that, I mean, I find it super helpful. It's what I use.
I'm
So
actually
whatever
kinda used
works
to
for
my...
you guys, I don't actually care. But you know, just bringing it up since you're talking about it being a big old finger circus.
What it does in the default keys is if you're walking and hit S, you just stop.
Yeah. Again, if you switch your key bindings and add in
Ooh,
that
that's
WS,
sick.
you
I
know.
figured out how to do it.
Oh, what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's smoother, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
I have to like
Well,
move
it's
my.
smoother,
I
but
have to
I think
move
that's
my
corresponding
hand. I have to like use my thumb to hit S, but other than that, it's fine.
Yeah, but
No,
realistically, in
what
this
you can
position,
do...
you're going into a building, right? What are you using your thumb for? Realistically, at that point, nothing.
I just
So,
have it on the space bar.
yeah,
What I'd
which we
recommend
never use.
first is, depending on how you have your hand on your W key, you could actually
Spacebar is shoot for me.
try to make it to where your hand, your middle finger naturally lays over the W and S key, and then just come back onto the S key whenever you want to walk.
But if you don't like it, don't use it. I honestly, I don't care either way. It's what I use, and I've been using it for years, and it works. It works for me. So, up to you guys. Do what you want with it. I have a lot of weird, different key bindings that don't really line up with base armor or what most people use. So. That's just one of the ones that I use.
I'm just used to fiddly keys.
So, we need more clarification on how to move and communicate in there in these kind of spots. What we should be going for, or anything. Or are we all good?
I'm good.
Yep, good.
Yep.
Awesome sauce. It's been almost 3 hours. So
I think the only
I'm
reason
gonna
we're
let you-
still going is because people join late.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah.
We probably would have been done half an hour ago otherwise.
Been more less than a half hours, not 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or no, actually, sorry, my clock needs to be fixed. Never mind.
Daylight saving time.
Oh, doesn't it go forward?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, real quick, since you guys are here, there'll be an announcement about it. But Modpack is going to be changing. Biggest change that we all need that affects us directly is magazines. Fireteam Zulu spec ordinance is getting pulled out. So if you have kits with NARC rounds, JHPs, or APs, I suggest getting those out of your inventories in the arsenal because just so that way you don't have to see the grayed out stuff. That's part of spec ordinance, and just there's a bunch of weird shit with spec ord that's been just conflicting with updates done by actual A2S that have some improvements, but it does weird shit to some of the guns, and it's just overall causes problems with some of the units and other stuff. Biggest gun issue that it causes was with the LMG that we don't use, where you couldn't shoot it if it didn't have tracers, which was really stupid. But there's a lot of other little things that most people wouldn't really notice unless they were looking under the hood. So I'm pulling it out finally, along with several other mods, but that's the one that's really going to affect us overall. A lot of the stuff with the scopes are going to change, especially the DMR. I am pretty much double timing my progress with weapon configs, so we should have super scopes back for the DMR in another week or two, I hope. So just giving you guys a heads up since you're already here and we're in. You can use the teleport pole to go back to the arsenal and do your thing if you need to.
I have a question for you, Crisco.
What's up?
Regarding mods. Are we going to be continuing to use the default are we going to be using the same kind of uniform Kaz has on now at all ever in the future, or are we getting rid of that as well as the old green armor?
The green and brown armors are going to be phased out as I finish the other armors. The green armor is pretty much going to be replaced by the FG and the ITX, which I'm wearing part of the ITX right now. Then the brown armor is going to be replaced by the ITX and the AUX. The AUX is primarily going to be a desert one, so it's just going to be what we see more of in the map. If it's more deserty, we'll go with the AUX. If it's kind of deserty but there's greenery, like here,
Nirvana.
Yeah. Like this map will be more of an ITX uniform. So it's going to be more of a variable thing. Winter, we'll have a winter uniform now. That's going to be our ATX. And if we ever do like a moon thing or strictly like inside of a ship kind of op, I will eventually do a. It's called Ghost, but it's just like a police Leo camo, which is all grays and blacks and shit. But yeah, that's why I haven't done any updates to any of the brown or green helmets.
Okay.
Phasing those guys out.
I was asking because I wanted to know whether or not I should delete my brown and green kits or
not yet. Once the ITX uniform comes in, you can definitely get rid of your brown stuff, but I am not done with the ITX stuff yet. I still got to finish the vest helmets and the crew helmets.
Right.
I got backpacks though.
Yeah. What it left me with, because the reason I was asking was because I still only have the FG helmet, so I just threw on a random Lance Corporal helmet.
Yeah, I changed the arsenal to match everything else on here. I just trying to standardize it to what it is that we're going to be moving to in the future.
Which, fair.
Yeah, trying to minimize the amount of like brown usage and green usage. I mean, the green, you can get rid of your green stuff. We're not going to be using the green anymore.
Yeah.
We've got the foliage green uniforms. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and crickets are going to be gone. Probably going to bring in the film from the Carver findings. Still got to run some testing. That I haven't gotten around to.
I believe that
Get rid of the
had the
crickets.
issue of the rocket firing on infinitely.
Yeah, which
didn't
that
like.
may be something I can fix pretty easily, but just giving you guys a heads up on some changes here.
You don't like crickets, huh?
I'll delete my
the cricket is part of spec order.
Oh. Oh shit.
Yeah. I know. I feel the same way. But
I'll just
really
go delete my cricket
can't have
kits.
spec word sticking around.
So what are we supposed to shoot?
The spanker.
Your mama.
Yeah, spanker.
Guns on safety. I can take it off if you want.
Spanker, for the most part. Like I said, I'm gonna have to fill them in the arsenal. But until we do some thorough testing, it won't be a confirmed permanent thing. But I think the way it's set up, it should be okay. So we'll see. I just gotta really finish it up.
It's gonna fuck up my
Let me know if you need some
marksman
help
kit.
with that testing. I'll be willing to help out.
I just haven't. Because I've been doing so many other things with the mod pack, mainly our UI. I've not really been doing any weapon testing. So, because we will be bringing Viacom back.
What's Viacom?
Scarier AI.
It's called Viet Cong. What?
Viacom.
Oh, okay, right. I thought you said Viet Cong.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
So is that the AI that was throwing grenades at us and shooting through walls back on the moon?
No, that was just shitty map.
Well,
The
no, I
grenade
meant-
thing was BFAI, which got taken off of the Steam Workshop, which is why we don't have access to it anymore.
that's-
VCOM is a little different, and it does a whole bunch of other shit. But gives me also powers to adjust other things, so trying to fix some of the issue of AI freezing up in places they're not supposed to and doing stupid stuff like dropping their guns.
Or just staring at us.
Exactly. VCOM is probably going to be the one that we're going to be sticking with. Actually, I say probably. It's like 100% thing.
Okay.
But Zach has seen like the full mod list and at least like minus 1 or 2 mods. So, but yeah. We'll mark attendance. You guys are, if you guys want to go back to the arsenals to do your thing, there's a teleport pole still over there, and you can teleport back to the base.
Funny enough, I have less work to do on those kits than I normally would because I actually haven't been using any specialty ammos for the last few weeks because you told me that you were going to be yanking the mod beforehand.
Yep. Oh, you might want to change your DMR though, if you don't want to have a grayed out kit. The scope is going to be the A2S scope. The Fireteam Zulu one is obviously part of Spec Horde, so that's not going to be there. That's the one with the like more than 4 times soon.
Yeah. But I have no idea which scope I currently have on my BR right now, but I'll go check.
No, the
just
DMR.
so I know. Yeah, I don't know if this kit's part of A2 or not.
BR should be fine. It's the DMR scope.
But you mind actually coming with me so I can check see which kits I need and which kits I don't need?
Sure.
Okay.
I will go right now.
You guys are gonna.
I've been playing hide and seek.
I know.
Like every time.
Look what I got.
Like walked around the Why?
Oh!
Why the hell could I see
Stupid
that?
bitch.
He was holding it.
Since when could you see where the person's holding?
If you do Shift G and I think pull the pin, huh? Let's see.
Shift G.
Do it with a...
Full pin. That's
Oh, well, I
throw.
didn't do it.
Yeah, look, you oh fuck.
I
Do
don't
you
wanna...
middle mouse wheel?
Ow.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
No, Kurtz. Ow. Still on the floor.
Current animation, maybe? I'm stuck. It's fun.
Help me!
Oh my good Christ.
I still have one Prime, dumbass.
That's what he gets! I may have Zeus Lightning cost, but I'm stuck.
You may have, really.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Zeus Lightning myself.
I'm up. I'm up. Who's up right now? Me? Oh, I'm about to get Zeus Lightning. I already know. Ah, you missed me, bitch. Ah! Still alive. You cannot kill me.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just missing a Grenadier kit.
Technically, I am also missing rifleman kits, which I just realized.
Nah. Fuck.
I
There
need
really
people
are
2
already
times for
one
them to
just
die.
A rifleman.
Yeah, you can't kill me.
I think I was a
I'm a
rifleman
bad
a while
bitch.
ago, but
You retarded.
It's very rare though. I mean, you can
Yeah.
have. I mean, I recommend everybody have one set up anyways, just in case. But
yeah. But I'm
That's
going
just
to probably wipe most of my kits and then just go and rebuild them all. Did you make the default kits public or?
the public or the default kits are still there.
Like this. This is nice.
They might be a little grayed out, and
Yeah, they are.
that's fine. There's always like something that's missing that's not actually missing. It's just weird.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to probably pull those, start working on them, and then set them up in different colors.
Nothing.
Well, 2 different colors right now.
Look
Although
what
do
I
see the
got.
Auto rifleman is not only grayed out, but also missing its rifle.
Look what I got.
Right, because we got rid of the auto rifle.
What do you have?
Can you not see it?
No.
Oh, Dr.
With a
Prime
giant
it?
backpack, that's it.
All I see is a retard.
Bruh, play nice.
Hey.
Whoa, we can do that.
Apparently he had a grenade launcher.
No, I just had a grenade. I primed it and then I threw it.
Oh, well we couldn't see it held in front of you.
I did.
Can you stop doing that?
Oh, I heard another one.
For fuck's sake.
That's a white smoke.
Okay.
Am I the only one getting tired of flashbangs?
Whee! Let me grab a jetpack.
Terrain Extreme. That's because it's their newer one. AUX stands for Arid Urban Extreme. ATX stands for Arctic Terrain Extreme.
Okay.
For those of you who care about that kind of thing.
I do, so thank you.
Help.
Yep. All made by a company called ATEX. ATEX is technically the colors or the uniform patterns that we're wearing, and it's just a different variation.
Also, these are the challenge with the eyepiece.
Yep. Don't turn on the eyepieces; they get like glued. You can't turn it off really. Off that piece, it stays glued and it's not complete.
What do you think fits better here, OD or fan?
OD.
Yeah, just I thought so. It's like in this weird spot where tan just
Your
barely
mom.
looks like it fits. You know what I mean?
I got the jetpack.
The OD.
And brown is busted.
Oh, that's not.
And black is actually functional.
Use it.
Whee! Uh-oh. You teleported me underneath the thing. Help! Help me!
Yeah.
I tried.
I thought they were 152s for a second. Is what I meant.
Yeah, right when you like put me at the bottom of the ramp, I respawned.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off, fellas. I gotta go make a drive.
See you later,
See ya.
Zach.
Alright, bang.
But I think that the rifleman kits, I think I'm actually just going to consider those to be base kits.
I think there should be a tech sergeant foliage green kits in there, or armor pieces.
Channel switched.
Oh, I'm still recording?